Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome. I'd like to thank Christopher. Thank you, Miguel, Fatima, Laura, Andrea, Ibrahim. It's wonderful what you've done. Congratulations, and thank you very much. I was thinking when you say that to teach an ability, you've got to have it yourself. I don't know how much creativity Christopher, Javier, and I can say when we've all put on the same tie. We're all wearing the same tie today, so how creative are we? So we have to think that maybe to be creative could also be places where you meet or something like that, or something that we all have in common, maybe. I am not going to try and compete in creativity like all the other speakers this morning. That would be impossible. My role is to explain why what's the reason behind the foundation doing this? Things that aren't obvious and evident. And I don't want just to justify it. So the reason why we're doing this is because it's a project that we're going to need all your help and your collaboration. Makes sense to know what exists and what's going to be at the end of our journey. There's never going to be an end of a journey because it will always be the beginning of the next new phase. Please allow me, before I continue, to just show you a short video of the Botín Center. This is a center of art, education, culture, a new meeting place in Santander that wants to be used, among other things, to develop creativity. The reason why we have done this report, and we will be doing ones in future years, because there's one thing that we're totally convinced about. Nothing has got so much creative potential as meetings, as getting together. The meeting, when it's a true meeting, it's the relation. It's from meeting people and relationships. This is when new things come up. Everything that the Botín Foundation wants to do, everything that the foundation's been doing for about 50 years now when it was established, can be summarized in one single phrase. We don't do, rather we explain new ways of detecting to strengthen talent to create wealth. That's all. In science, education, rural development, and also art and culture, because also cultural wealth, artistic wealth, is human wealth. What we want to do in the Botín Center, what we want to do from the center itself, is not anything more, as Christopher said, to use art to awake certain ideas, to develop our creative capacity, our capacity to create, to make things exist where they didn't exist before, working on a very simple hypothesis that you all here know. Very few things, like an emotional state, a specific one, can help us to face reality in a creative way. The daily reality, our professional reality, our fears, our frustrations, the ability to come up and face each other, emotions, how we recognize them, how we manage them, how we transmit them. But what is very special, what we have to look at our ability to be creative. Yet, on the other hand, as Christopher said again, very few things like art have the ability to transmit emotions. They are born out of emotions and they transmit emotions. Music, drama, theater, sculpture. The other day I was remembering a scene from a film that I can remember. It was Assassination in Manhattan with Woody Allen, and I left the opera. I don't know if you remember when Olga Wagner well, every time Olga Wagner wanted to go and invade Poland. The other day, I don't know if they still showing like Life is a Dream, which was done. by Blanca Portillo was saying it's a play, and they say life is a dream, and this can provoke the emotional state of someone. The Botín Center, what it's going to do is to create a place where we can meet, which we will be fertilizing art and life of a city, the city of Santander, yet at the same time is going to use art to turn it the other way around, as if it is a medium, it can be used as an education to wake up our ability to create, but not just for artists, for scientists, for families, for children and entrepreneurs. For this reason, this report and all the future reports are totally selfish. Well, which was this summer's course, which was very related to the report that we had this year, and it was called Sleeping Beauty, playing with the idea of waking up creativity. We have done this creativity report, the one we're sharing with you today. Next year, there will be another report on creativity through art, thinking on how we can get all the best knowledge in the world and use it for something that we've been doing in an intuitive manner, just for the fact that the Botín Foundation has an educational program and an art program, and to do it in a planned manner which is systematic and successful and will be assessed. And now we're working with the people who know the most about this in the world on these issues. The foundation has a platform, the Botín Foundation platform for education. You are all invited to join it, and it's going to be where we receive all the knowledge in these fields, and we also want it to be somewhere where you can make the most of specific medium, each one in their work, in their daily life, within the classroom, to wake up this creativity and to develop this emotional intelligence. I would like you to collaborate with us on this, because basically it's together we need to find new ways to find ourselves or get to know ourselves, to be able to create and to build up a society that is a better one and a fairer one. And I think everyone should be included. So thank you very much for being here today and for all the help that I know you're all going to give us. Thank you very much, Christopher, and thank you very much for having drafted this report. Thank you.